Jesus and Matthew the tax collector. In Capernaum, a city by the Sea of Galilee, there lived a man named Matthew. He was a tax collector working for the Roman authorities. People considered him a sinner because tax collectors often cheated others, collecting more money than required. Because of this, they were despised and avoided. One day, as Jesus was passing by the tax collection booth, he saw Matthew sitting at his table. Jesus stopped, looked him straight in the eyes, and said, "Follow me." Matthew 9:9. Without hesitation, Matthew rose and followed him. His heart, once tied to wealth, now open to the true treasure, an encounter with the Messiah. That evening, Matthew hosted a banquet at his home for Jesus. He invited his friends, other tax collectors, and sinners so they too could hear his words. When the Pharisees saw this, they asked the disciples indignantly, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" Matthew 9:11. Hearing this, Jesus replied, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice, for I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." Matthew 9:12-13. These words astonished everyone. Jesus showed that he came not to condemn, but to offer salvation even to those who had been rejected by society. Matthew left his past behind and became one of the 12 apostles, later writing the gospel that would transform millions of hearts. The story of Matthew's calling reminds us that Jesus does not see people for their past, but for their future potential. He does not reject sinners, but reaches out to them, calling them into a new life. Matthew, once attached to wealth, did not hesitate to leave everything behind and follow Christ. This example teaches us that true transformation is possible for everyone, regardless of past mistakes. The most important thing is to open our hearts to God's calling and follow Him, for He came to seek and save the lost.